3 boos for Catherine! Boo! Boo! Boo!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and in this installment of Must Watch, we're looking at movies, shows, and more that defined pop culture in September 2025.
This is Bob Ferguson.
I was a part of the French 75.
Number 10, Only Murders in the Building, Season 5. Only Murders in the Building remains one of the coziest comedies on TV, despite the grim subject matter.
You go talk to Lester's wife, and you express your condolences. Lillian loves me.
It's Lorraine.
Lorraine loves me too.
This is primarily thanks to the enduring chemistry between Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez as our favorite trio of podcasters/crime solvers. They naturally aren't alone in another star-studded season, with a list of suspects that includes Renee Zellweger, Christoph Waltz, and Logan Lerman, just to name a few.
The only crime I'm guilty of is being an embarrassing Nepo baby who's trying to do some good with his ancestors' blood money.
Yeah, and how's that going?
Once again, this season's central mystery hits close to home. A, because it took place on the building's premises, and B, the victim was trusty doorman Lester.
Lester was here the night he died. This was no tragic accident.
For all the time we've already spent at the Arconia, there are still more than a few skeletons in its closets, making the titular building an unofficial fourth protagonist.
It's leading us right to where your phone is. We have to go.
Number 9, Spinal Tap II, The End Continues. Wait, this cult classic got a legacy sequel? Although it had been in the works for a couple of years now, it felt like Spinal Tap II was sprung on us overnight.
A lot has happened since the last time I saw you.
Crypto!
Have you been playing music at all?
I play music at a pub.
That might explain its quiet performance at the box office, but just as the original found its audience over time, we're sure this long-awaited follow-up will eventually make it up to 11.
So you think you might fill the bill?
I don't want to die.
We've only lost 11 or 12? 11 drummers.
The plot revolves around the fictitious rock band reuniting for one last show, with Rob Reiner's Marty DeBurgi again behind the camera. Ironically, Spinal Tap is probably the least famous name in a film that includes cameos from Paul McCartney, Elton John, and Questlove, among others. Nevertheless, Spinal Tap is the main act, balancing their greatest hits with some new bangers.
If during the gig, at least one, but ideally no more than 2 of you were to die,
Would you settle for a coma?
oh no, that's interesting.
You know?
That's a great bit of thinking outside, well, the literal box, I suppose,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Number 8, Andrew Santino, White Noise. You may recognize Andrew Santino from shows like Dave, as well as podcasts like Bad Friends and Whiskey Ginger. White Noise, Santino's latest stand-up special, wastes no time getting into controversial territory, opening the question,
is it racist if I retweet the N-word? Is that racist?
in an age where comedy is constantly under attack from both extremes, Santino manages to be edgy without coming off as mean-spirited.
He goes, yeah, let me tell you something, pal. Ain't no drag queen is gonna read a book to my kid. And I was like, well, you're not gonna read any books to your kids, so.
Even at his most savage, there's a playfulness to Santino's routine, whether he's targeting Harry Potter fans or Disney adults. Did we mention that the Disney-owned Hulu distributed this?
These Disney adults, they're everywhere. They could be here. They could be amongst us. They could be sitting right next to you. You'd know, they're sticky. You could feel it.
According to Santino, they couldn't wait to trim the fat on those jokes. It wouldn't be the first time Disney censored a comedian. Santino still manages to push the envelope, discussing white noise, black noise, and brown noise.
We actually did have a black noise machine. We actually did get one, but the neighbor's white noise machine kept calling the cops on our black noise machine. It was so disrespectful. I was like, mind your business, dude.
Number 7, Haunted Hotel, Season 1. When we heard the title Haunted Hotel, we thought it might be Netflix's answer to Has Been Hotel.
This place only works if the living people make a living.
So work with the ghosts. A lot of them have business experience.
A lot of them have murder experience.
While both are adult animated programs with demonic settings and a character voiced by Keith David, Haunted Hotel plays more like Ghosts meets Rick and Morty. This isn't surprising, as creator Matt Roller was a writer and story editor on the latter show.
Inside ghosts and outside ghosts don't really mix. Something about dying outside makes you, funny.
Bugs eat your bones.
Yeah, maybe it's because bugs eat your bones. Now let's go.
The series mixes situational comedy with straight-up horror as a single mother named Catherine and her children attempt to breathe new life into a hotel draped in death. Other residents include Catherine's deceased brother, Nathan, voiced by Will Forte, and Jimmy Simpson as a demon confined to the body of an 18th century boy.
Give me back my trilby!
It's funny, inventive, and in dire need of a second season.
Okay, here's a money-making plan. We charge people $50 to trash a room like a rock star. Who doesn't want to feel like a rock star?
I love it! You really think we could get $50?
Number 6, The Conjuring: Last Rites. After 12 years, the Conjuring universe has reached its end. At least that's how Warner Brothers built up Last Rites.
8 people live in this house. 8 people have experienced this. 8 people are not crazy.
Considering that the latest film centered on Ed and Lorraine Warren has become the franchise's highest grossing to date, we have a hard time believing that this is truly the end.
This thing in your house is a demon.
That said, the film does feel like a final bow for stars Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson, who seem ready to pass the torch. Mia Tomlinson is in a prime position to carry it as Ed and Lorraine's daughter, Judy. Whether this is the end of an era or a new beginning, the movie delivers what longtime fans have come to expect, with chilling set pieces and demons who know how to instill fear.
I don't know how to protect you this time.
Number 5, Gen V, Season 2. The final season of The Boys is just around the corner. That doesn't mean the franchise is ending anytime soon. With this spin-off returning for a sophomore year,
There they are, the happy reunion. Stop.
We're back at school?
Jazz Sinclair continues to shine as Marie Morrow, who's back at Goldikin University alongside her fellow superpowered students. Sadly, Andre Anderson isn't among them, although the season respectfully addresses the passing of actor Chance Perdomo.
I don't even know why he was trying to escape, given his condition.
What condition?
It's one of the many changes the characters must navigate through as a new world order looms in the background.
What else can we do? We're...
Hit him where it hurts. They can clean up paint. What we should be doing is sabotage.
For all the shocking scenarios and college comedy hijinks, Gen V does contain a timely message for today's youth. It'll be up to you to undo the mistakes of the previous generation, assuming there's still a world left to save.
Cypher? Like a neat puppet.
With no strings.
Number 4, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie, Infinity Castle. Not long ago, an R-rated anime feature opening to $70 million in the US sounded unfeasible. This theatrical entry in the Demon Slayer franchise proves that Eastern animation is no longer niche in Western culture. It's mainstream. If you're new to Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle might not be the place to start. While the film marks the beginning of a new trilogy, it plops us right in the middle of several stories you'll appreciate more if you're up to date. Of course, the fact that so many saw this on the silver screen is a testament to how popular Demon Slayer already is. Fans will want to experience this on the big screen to fully take in the titular Infinity Castle, a spectacle to behold. Number 3, Futurama, Season 13. The Hulu run of this fan-favorite animated series has been a mixed bag, but we've leaned more positive than negative.
You think we're the same height?
I think whatever you think.
I don't think you do.
Who cares? We're talking about me. And I hate being short. I have had it up to here.
Season 13 delivers the best batch of episodes from this particular era, putting less emphasis on topical issues. That's not to say there aren't a few timely episodes touching upon global warming and fishy elections.
Candidates, start your blathering. Thank you, laughing lady.
Yet, this season is more focused on character dynamics and one of Futurama's more underappreciated elements, its educational value. With the Planet Express gang venturing to a society of sentient numbers and through a white hole, we're reminded why the show still has some of the smartest writers in television.
Welcome into existence, Scruffy number 1. You are a temporary duplicate of the original Scruffy, created for a single critical mission.
That's so.
You have all of Scruffy's skills, all his passions and desires.
Tell me something I don't feel burning in my loins.
Catching up with this crew always brings a sense of nostalgia, despite the futuristic setting.
Every number is equally interesting.
Or equally uninteresting.
I don't like you.
Nobody does.
Number 2, The Long Walk. Between The Life of Chuck and The Long Walk, 2025 has given us 2 underrated Stephen King adaptations with some great work from Mark Hamill.
We did the very first Long Walk years ago to inspire everyday people.
In this film, Hamill turns in a menacing performance as the Major, who marches a group of teenagers to their doom. Only one will walk away alive in this cruel and unusual ritual.
It took me a while to realize the truth of this. This is walk or die.
Judy Greer also pops up in what might be her most heartbreaking performance, but The Long Walk belongs to its young cast, led by Cooper Hoffman and David Johnson. Camaraderies and rivalries are formed among the characters, who come to operate like a platoon. They may not be in combat, but much like the soldiers drafted during Vietnam, their mission promises glory. It only brings unnecessary loss.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. One Battle After Another. Paul Thomas Anderson's 10th feature might be his masterpiece.
Rise and shine.
Bat an eyelash.
Good morning.
We don't say that lightly, as this is the same director who brought us Boogie Nights, Magnolia, and There Will Be Blood. Wherever One Battle After Another ranks for you, the film is another testament to the genius of PTA.
You know what freedom is?
What?
No fear.
On the surface, this sounds like a traditional thriller, as Leonardo DiCaprio's Bob Ferguson attempts to save his daughter from an old enemy. While it's the closest he's come to making an action comedy, Anderson brings his signature flair that no other filmmaker can replicate.
You are so unsuitable for my daughter. My child comes from a whole line of revolutionaries.
In a year, hell, in an era, where so many studio pictures play it safe, One Battle After Another is a big swing that hits it out of the park.
Viva la revolution!
What did you watch this past month? What do you still need to catch up with? Let us know in the comments.